Who can turn the world on with her smile? Who can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile? Well, it's you, girl, and you should know it. With each glance and every little movement you show it. Love is all around, no need to waste it. You can never tell, why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all. You're gonna make it after all.
A knife? That's just silly.
You used a knife. Wait a minute. I almost said you used a knife to cut open a mango, but that makes sense. I don't know what to talk about anymore.
Yes, we just had a mango. It was good.
First mango I've ever had in my entire life.
We did, in fact, use a knife to cut it open because my hand is not sharp enough, in fact, to cut a mango.
Why am I going here? I don't need this. Oh, great. I hope this doesn't use up too much of my time. Normally I skip this. Normally I don't get this map.
The map is important. You need to be able to see whatever it is that the map wants to show you. I don't know.
Oh, well.
What did the little bug-eyed dude ever do to you? He's just chilling, hanging on the wall there. Suddenly this crazy coffee lady comes running through and
She's not a
blasts him in
coffee
the
lady.
face.
She's a bounty hunter.
She hunts coffee?
Coffee isn't her bounty. The Metroids are. So, here we go.
Spawning pit.
That's all I really needed here. So I have some extra missiles. I'll come over here later when I've got some power-ups.
How'd you know that was there? That's crazy.
Because I played this game so many times. Maybe not quite as often as Mega Man 2, but still pretty good. Alright, save station. First save station. Just in case if I ever die. Normally I would skip this, but since this is a Let's Play,
There
I'm
is
trying to make...
no chance whatsoever that you could ever die. It's just not possible.
I died a couple times on my Mega Man 2.
You gotta have confidence, Pat.
You have to be realistic.
You have to have confidence.
I am confident, but I'm also realistic.
You have to have realistic confidence.
I have realistic confidence!
Then you won't die because you're good. If you have...
I shouldn't die, but I could die.
So where are we going now, Patrick? To the giant wall of cotton candy?
Yeah, the cotton candy. Strawberry flavored.
Does Samus eat cotton candy?
I don't know. I've never taken her to a carnival. I would like to.
Yeah.
I think she'd be an interesting woman to...
To date? I don't think Samus really has any interest in dating, but, you know, good luck. Then again, she did have a partner at one time that got killed, so...
Yeah, so who knows?
That's kind of not looking good if, like, the only male character she's ever been interested in died. Like, really.
Well, I got
Early
some.
on.
Well, I've got some extra one-ups stored somewhere, so I'm sure I'll be pretty good.
What was his name? Gary? I think his name was Gary.
I don't know. I don't even know who you're talking about. Was he from a comic or something?
No, he was in one of the games. I think
Which
he was
one?
in like Zero or something.
Zero? I haven't played Zero.
Because it was like the backstory or something, and
I'd have to look it
was
up.
like she had a partner, but he got killed, and then she never partnered again because she didn't want anybody to get killed.
Oh, I see.
Kind of like how every time Batman loses a partner, he just replaces them with the next 12-year-old that comes along. In fact, that is nothing like what I was talking about. So
No,
never
you're
mind.
talking about Robin. We're talking about finding a soulmate. Where did finding like a partner to fight crime? Or no! You're messing me up. Both on conversation and playing the game.
I have not touched the controller.
No,
at
through your
all.
conversation. I said you even messed me up on conversation.
You have plenty of energy left. What did I just tell you about confidence?
What did I tell you about being
Confidence
realistic?
beats all. You're fighting a giant pea pod thing, and you're
Yeah, it's
talking
called-
about being realistic.
It's called Spore Spawn, okay? I was
That
talking
thing has
about...
a name?
Yes.
I didn't know it had a name.
Yes.
There was like 3 guys in this that had a name that mattered, and then I could care less about the rest of them. There's like Ridley, Kraid, and there's one other main one I can't remember.
Fantoon? Or Dragoon?
The big ghost thing in the ship.
That's Fantoon.
That's Fantoon, okay.
I think you're right. I'm...
Spoiler alert for the people who have never played Super Metroid. Like, that's even possible, sorry.
Josh is one of them, unfortunately. Well, he's played some of it. He's not into sci-fi.
Yeah, but
games.
Josh wouldn't care about the story anyway. He would just care about beating the bosses mercilessly.
True. Me, I'm more of a connoisseur on stories.
See? You shoot him and he gets faster. You're totally giving him coffee.
Then how do you explain him turning darker? Was that from the
Well,
sugar?
Coffee affects pigmentation in the skin if you drink too much.
But
of
that's
it.
not
That's
skin.
just like, well, it's a plant, so its pigment changes even more.
Well,
Have you ever fed coffee to a plant, Patrick?
no, never. I've never had a houseplant.
Then how do you know what would happen if you fed coffee to a plant?
What about you?
I'm certain that this exact thing would happen. I'm gonna go to Walmart and get a Venus flytrap, and I'm going to pour coffee down its gullet and see what happens, because that's science.
Why don't you make a YouTube video of that? No, that's not the button I wanted to hit. Oh, thank you. I missed.
Your confidence is waning, Patrick.
I will defeat this. I did defeat this.
Too much coffee.
And not enough.
Caffeine poisoning. Caffeine poisoning is bad, kids. Remember that.
And now it looks like an old photo. A sepia photo. And yet we're still hearing the... I think we just broke completely away from the original conversation. I don't even know what we're talking about. Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize we were focusing on a specific topic.
We're not. We're just talking as we go. Whatever comes
It
up.
does strike me suddenly that we are playing Super Metroid,
Yeah.
and we may actually want to talk about, like, how to beat the game.
That's kind of the point. We haven't talked about it much. But according to Kevin, that's what makes it interesting.
Here's my strategy. Here's the best strategy I can give all of you for beating Super Metroid. Shoot things and don't get hit.